Indian fans fed up with paying top prices for stinking toilets and traffic jams at concerts. When Amrita Kaur decided to attend Punjabi pop star Diljit Dosanjh's concert in India this month, she was prepared to experience some discomfort. Having attended several concerts in the past, Ms. Kaur was sort of looking forward to the exhilarating chaos that comes with large crowds at big events in India. But what awaited her was far worse than she had imagined. Crowd control was minimal and sanitation non-existent. Overloaded mobile networks stopped working, sparking fears about personal safety. Even using the toilet felt like a gamble, she said, as it meant having to spend the rest of the performance cooped up in front of unhygienic, smelly cubicles. The venue, a massive piece of government-owned land in the northern city of Chandigarh, had no public transport connections or parking space, leaving Ms. Kaur with no option but to drive her car to a friend's nearby, and then get stuck in the inevitable, hours-long traffic jam once the concert had ended. You pay so much for a ticket, and what do you get in return? A possible urinary infection and a bad headache with some bouts of music, she says about her experience. This year has been big for India's burgeoning concert industry, with major tours by Dua Lipa, Dosanjh, and Maroon 5 packing stadiums and grounds already thrilling audiences. Other international acts like Green Day, Coldplay, and Ed Sheeran are set to perform in the coming months. In fact, India's music concerts generated about 8 rupees, $94.1 million, £75.3 million in revenue last year, a figure that is set to increase by 25% by the end of 2025. Young, well-to-do Indians are not just willing to pay more to see their favorite music stars, but are actively seeking out these events. In 2023, more than 400,000 people in India said they traveled to other Indian cities to attend live events. But despite the enthusiasm, many concertgoers say their experience has been far from ideal. The issue made headlines earlier this week, when a diabetic patient with incontinence issues said he ended up soiling himself at a Bryan Adams concert due to unavailability of washrooms at the venue. On the same day, Dosanjh, who has been on a nationwide tour, shocked his fans by announcing that he wouldn't perform in India again until the infrastructure at concert venues got better. The singer later clarified he was referring to only one of the venues. Since then, social media has been awash with similar complaints from concertgoers. From booking tickets on dodgy scalping websites for astonishingly high prices, to braving hours-long traffic before and after a show, often on a full bladder, fans say they have to pay with more than just money to see their favorite acts. Those who have the means are now opting to attend shows in other countries for a safer and generally more fun experience. At Adele's concert in Munich, the staff continuously cleaned the toilets, and it was super clean even after a 3-hour concert, says Ishika Gun, a Bengaluru-based lawyer. If I have to spend so much money, I might as well go for the full experience. Organizers and promoters acknowledge the problems, but say they too are hobbled by wider infrastructural challenges. That's because India does not have enough venues dedicated to live concerts, forcing them to opt for suboptimal spaces or simply avoid certain cities altogether, all of which prevents the industry from scaling up, says Anmol Kukreja, the co-founder of Skillbox, a live entertainment company that has organized more than 300 concerts. Unlike a lot of Western countries where concert venues are plenty, he says that events in India have to be held in places like malls, sports stadiums, or on public land, all of which come with their own limitations and many variables. A mall might have better toilets and designated parking areas, but it won't necessarily be able to accommodate huge crowds the way a large barren ground located in a far-flung corner of the city with bad connectivity might. Nowadays, a lot of music events are held inside public stadiums to minimize some of the inconveniences. But that comes with its own challenges, such as poor sound quality, crowd management issues, and lots of red tape. Government-owned venues are more suitable for big events, But the process of booking them can often be a complex web of permissions and licenses, making them less attractive, Ms. Kukreja says. To address these gaps, organizers end up spending thousands of dollars on building temporary infrastructure at venues, the stage, temporary bathrooms and parking spaces, before each concert, which could incur serious losses, adds Tej Brar, founder of Mumbai-based Third Culture and the director of N7, one of India's biggest music festivals.